So this movie was in development hell for literal years, and this is the best that Fox could come up with. So let's talk about the last X-Men movie by Fox Studios, since Marvel Studios went num 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 and scooped them up. The New Mutants. I've never been an X-Men fan, and I know you're questioning, like, bro, you're wearing a Gambit shirt. I am, because he's the only X-Men I actually truly like. But of the films, I don't love any of them. I highly enjoy like Logan, Wolverine, and X-Men 1 and 2. But and of course First Class is amazing, but I don't love them. Like, I like them, but I don't love them. Yeah. I was looking forward to this quite a bit cuz it's like a they pitched it, I guess, Josh Boone, the director, who I'm not going to mention his controversial statements or none of that stuff, because I'm gonna separate him from the film, because the film, I'm just gonna view it as a film. But Josh Boone like pitched it as like Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors mixed with like comic book stuff, and it's like a horror comic book movie. And I'm like, that's right up my alley. I love comic book shit and I love horror shit. You splice them together, that's my type of shit. And this movie was supposed to come out like what, like 2 years ago or something like that, but then like reshoots that were supposed to happen never happened, and then it got pushed back, and then Disney bought Fox, and then it got repushed back, and then COVID happened, and it got repushed back. The whole timeline's a mess. You could make like 6 novels from how messed up this film was to get made, and to put it out so people can actually watch it. And what is the New Mutants? The New Mutants obviously takes place in the X Men film verse, and it's basically about these 5 people, or 5 teenagers, I guess you want to call them, the New Mutants, because they just discovered their powers. They're brand new, who are basically being told that you're in this warden, this it's kind of like an insane asylum almost. It looks like an insane asylum, but it's not like a hospital almost. To like, we're just here to help you comprehend your powers so you don't hurt anybody. We're going to run tests, do blood work, blah, 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 blah. And then when the new girl comes, they start to realize maybe this place isn't the best. And maybe the people running the show have evil intentions. Ooh. And yeah, there's a good film in here somewhere. I know there is, because there's some really cool scenes. There's some good shots. The characters are all cool. Outside of magic, they kind of turned her into a racist for like no reason, and it's really weird. And I don't understand that change, but eesh, it was totally unneeded. But character development. It's okay when you're racist, I guess, in film. It's odd. But yeah, there's a good film in here somewhere, because it feels like 3 films just spliced together into a hodgepodge. It is like a horror movie combined with a coming of age tale, combined with superhero shit, and they just mash it together, and not one singular aspect works well, because the horror stuff isn't scary or isn't creepy or isn't like intense. The coming of age stuff doesn't work because there's not enough character development, and it just feels like it's just like put to the backside. And the film's only an hour and a half, so like you don't even have enough time to spend with these characters, especially since most are like on their own path in a way. And the comic book action side of it is just poorly handled. None of the action scenes have any oomph. None of them do with anything special. It's just generic, very actiony stuff. And you have a good cast. Like, you have Anya Taylor-Joy, Macy Williams. I don't remember her name, and I should, because she's from Predators, which I love, and she's from Queen of the South. I am really mad at myself for forgetting her name right now, but she's fantastic. And the whole cast is fine. But it's like, when they're giving borderline nothing to work with, they can't, do their job right. And yeah, it's just none of it melds well, especially the third act. The third act is not good. It's really poorly done. It almost feels like a video game where like each character is like taking their own shots at the big final boss, but like they all can't do it at the same time. They all have to go one by one, and it's like this is supposed to be a team up movie, but like they never acted like a team because they're all doing their whole thing the whole time. And like then like there's like Sunspot, who is a fire character who can like shoot flames and fireballs and all that cool stuff, and he never does it, and it's super weird. And then there's like Wolfsbane, who her mutant ability is like become a wolf, but like she never fully turns into a wolf, and it's like that's well she does, but it's like not in any combat sequence, and it's like that's really weird. And I was looking forward to this, which makes this even suck even more because even when like the first trailer dropped, I'm like horror comic book. I'll watch that. Let's go. Well, what's good? After I just rambled off all the dog crap in this, the cast is fine. Like I said, um, some of the music's cool. There's cool monster designs, even though the CGI is not the best. And I like how they handle like detailing like the character's backstory through flashbacks in a weird, cool way. Does it always work? No. Does it blend with the story well? Always? No. But like, it's something different. It's something cool. And this film is disappointing. Is it the worst X-Men movie? To me, no. I would rewatch this over X-Men 3, Origins, Days of Future Past. I know I'm in the minority. I don't like that movie. Apocalypse and Dark Phoenix. So the only five I'd watch over this is X-Men 1, 2, First Class, Wolverine, and Logan. And I don't even like Logan that much. That's a lie. I really dig it outside of its third act. So, New Mutants, is it worth a watch? Maybe. This one's for me. This one for me is hard to judge because I super dig certain aspects, but I absolutely loathe other aspects, especially the third act is a mess, and how it tonally just goes all over the place. But the X-Men franchise, till Marvel reboots it, and hopefully that feels like teen movies and not Wolverine movies and Jean Grey movies. But yeah, the final X-Men movie by Fox Studios, bit of a dud, but it's not the worst dud I've seen. It's not even close to the worst movie that I've seen this year. So it's it's capable. But like always, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching.